Hi everyone, it's your boy Adesani, your combat sport host. Are you new to my channel? Are you new to my content? Please follow me on YouTube for more updates on combat sport. There you will see and know more about combat sport all over the world, from boxing to UKFC to UFC to MMA, and you know more about your favorite fighter. Are you a returning subscriber? We are one, man. We are one. You know how the thing they go now. So please follow me, share, comments, and let's make boxing and other combat sports grow in Africa. Yeah, so this time around, let's talk about Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk, the rematch. That's number two. This match, it's not in news that Usyk, dethrone Anthony Joshua and take off all his belts. And it's like, is this really happening? Because me personally, do I really see Usyk winning Joshua? Yeah, I don't really see it, but the mistake I see Joshua made was he's trying to outpoint Usyk. Usyk is a very strong fighter that he can go more than 12 rounds. If you're conversant with Usyk's growth in boxing, Usyk is not a fighter that any fighter can say, okay, let me just quickly, box this guy, I can outpoint him. The only fighter I can see that can outbox Usyk, I think that should be Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury has the technicalities. Tyson Fury has what it takes. Naturally, he has what it takes. Tyson Fury is a very skillful fighter. Fine, Joshua is also a skillful fighter. But if we're looking at Usyk, the kind of Joshua that can win Usyk this time around, I think is the kind of Joshua that fought Dillian White. Yes. You need to watch that fight. You need to watch it. The fighter that fought Dillian White, the kind of Joshua, the way Joshua was, his footwork, his head movements, his power punch and body shock, everything is just on point, like on point. It's killing. If you look at Usyk, when I watch this Usyk's fight, Usyk's fight against Derek Chisora, I see that yes, if Joshua can be this aggressive, the very first opening round with when Usyk and Chisora fought, Usyk was just running on in the ring. Chisora was following up and giving a better and nice body shot, nice punch. And yes, Usyk see that yes, I'm in for a real big deal here. It's not just any fighter I can. Joshua has more advantage if you check it very well. Look at Joshua's height. He's taller than Usyk. Look at his weight. He's heavier than Usyk. Usyk is just coming off from a cruiserweight to heavyweight, so he's not as heavy as Joshua. So Joshua has enough advantage over Usyk. But nevertheless, Joshua is trying to outpoint Usyk, and I see that's what he has in the first fight. Check that fight critically. Joshua is at the middle of the ring, while Usyk is using his footwork, moving around Joshua, and Joshua is looking like, who am I really fighting here? Like, where is this guy? This guy is not even staying in one place. That's the kind of fighter Usyk is. So I think Joshua should learn from Usyk's, style. He should learn from his past fight with the likes of Klitschko. Look at the Joshua that fought Klitschko now. Guy, go watch that match now. If I will say it, I will say that that fight is the strongest and is the best fight Joshua have ever had. Coming off from the big right hand that Klitschko delivered on Joshua. Joshua used his technicalities, because if Joshua did not avoid the second punch, the first punch rather, once the first punch came, the second punch that is coming, my guy just have to, lay low. He lie down flat on the floor. If he didn't use that wisdom, he would have lost that match. Yes, he would have lost that match. But the resilience, the persistence, and this willingness that Joshua had, that this belt, I'm not losing it, I'm not losing it. That's the same kind of resilience you have against Usyk. Though I don't see Usyk as a strong fighter. I don't see him being stronger than Klitschko. Usyk is strong, fine, but Klitschko na boss. Usyk is not as strong as Klitschko. Talking of professional record, Klitschko is just the best. Like, is the best. So I think Joshua should calm down. Number one, then he needs to be more detailed and aggressive. Like, he should throw some reasonable punch. Like, it's not that you are throwing punch in the air. That's why I find it so difficult to believe that if Joshua and Tyson Fury should fight, I don't think Joshua can have any chance against Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury, it's even difficult for you to hold Tyson Fury at the corner of the ring and you believe you will win this guy. Watch his fight against Otto Willings now. When Otto Willings like balance with this guy, like 5 different punches, this guy dodged everything. Like, it's just top notch. So this Usyk and Joshua's fight, the rematch, I believe is going to be a very tough one. You know, Usyk said, I don't fight for money, I don't fight for fame, I fight for glory. And this time around, Joshua is also saying that, this fight, is that I take my bet or I die. Like, seriously, this fight is going to be hot. So, guys, if you're not a lover of boxing, you need to develop interest in boxing right now. Like, you just need to love boxing. This fight is coming up July 23rd. You just need to be glued to your screen. More updates on this fight will be coming from my page, from my YouTube, and my Instagram. You just need to follow me and see what it's going to look like. Joshua, they're Nigerian, I'm a Nigerian, but my guy, winner takes the bets. The best man in the night have the game. You just have to, do your homework very well. Don't try to copy his style. The same Joshua that fought Andy Ruiz that time. That Joshua cannot win. He cannot win Usyk. I'm telling you, because the Joshua that fought Ruiz that time is a gentle Joshua. It's a Joshua that is so calculative and checking Ruiz's footwork and Usyk's footwork. I would say that the rematch with Ruiz, Joshua sees that Ruiz doesn't really have footwork. Is a heavy guy and he stays one place, so he can absorb punch. But Usyk is not someone he can easily punch like that now. You get someone that we know he has a very top-notch footwork. Yeah, I'm not comparing to Muhammad Ali actually. Muhammad Ali has the best footwork, so I'm not saying he has the best footwork. But talking about his head movement, talking about his footwork, talking about the way he throws his jabs, talking about the way he throws his punches, talking about his defense, I think Usyk is a guy that will give Joshua a tough time if he doesn't win Joshua this time around again. Joshua. If Usyk will win this time around, I think so many fighters will be advising Joshua to consider retirement. I'm telling you. Yes. If Joshua should lose this belt, I don't know how many fighters will he fight before he can have access to chance now to that bet again. I think Eddie Hearn, the promoter, Joshua's promoter, I think he will also be considering, okay, I think I have to consider another fighter because this shoes and all the bets with my guy gets, he don't lose them. He doesn't, as a fight promoter, you just have to be, it's a business, you just have to be proactive and start looking at it. I know Eddie Hearn now is having a 50-50 chance against Joshua. Like, if Joshua should win this fight, fine, the bet comes back. And if he lose this fight, hey, what happened? I will not be spending money on a fighter that doesn't have any belts in me. It doesn't happen like that too. So that's why I'm saying Joshua should calm down. But this match is going to be top notch. I'm telling you, it's not a match you need to miss. If you want to watch out this match, you can just follow me on my page. You have access to this full match. You have access to it. I'm not promising live, but you have access to it probably after the fight. Talking about these two guys, before you can conclude who is going to win who, I would advise that you should go and watch 2 Usyk's fights. Watch his fight against Derek Chisora and watch his fight against Tony Bellew. You see, these guys, it's 2 different fights. Your opponent determines your attitude in fight. And if you want to talk about Joshua, him winning the fight or losing the fight, I would like you to watch Joshua's fight against Kubrat Pulev and Joshua's fight against Klitschko, Joshua's fight against Dillian White. See, all these fights are very, very strategic, and these fights, you can now look at it strategically. Who do you think will win this fight? So, my audience, my guys, my subscriber, who do you think will win this fight? Why do you think this fight will end the way you want to predict it? Please engage my comment section below. Comment and just be free. Be free. Nobody's castigating anybody. Like, Joshua will win Usyk. Why? Usyk will win Joshua. Why? Just make your point and let's have fun together. It's your boy Adesanya. Let's go combat sport together in Africa. Peace out. I love ya. Kiss ya. Share. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Click subscribe. Pam.